worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I'll worship Your holy name.
Hi kids, I'm back. Good to see you again. At least you can see me. I'm telling you every week. It won't be long till we can see each other, right? We'll be able to sing together and worship together, and it will be a good time. But I'm back to take you to the Bible again. And I brought something with me today. We call this a camping mat at our house. In fact, you can put some air in it and you can blow it up. You have one of these at your house? You can use it to keep you off the hard ground. And when you get tired, it's a good thing to be able to rest. That's in fact what we're talking about today. A couple of different kinds of rest, actually. Here's a question for you. Do you ever get tired of being good? Isn't it true that sometimes your parents or teacher, someone who's an authority over you, maybe it's even a big brother or big sister, they say, you need to do this. And it's so hard to be good or hard to follow the rules, and you get tired. In fact, it's almost like you just can't, and you're disappointed in yourself, and certainly you don't like the consequences of not doing what's right. Well, the story that involves a pallet or a mat is about a grown man that Jesus met, and he couldn't walk. He lived his whole life being unable to walk. It's actually in the Gospel of John, chapter 5. Every single day, he was carried to a pool in Jerusalem, a pool called Bethesda. And the story was, at this pool in town, an angel would come from time to time and stir up the water. And anyone who could get down to the water in time while the water was still rippling could be healed. Well, if anybody wanted healing, it was this man. But you know, he lived his life with a lot of disappointments. And his disappointment was this: somebody else always got there first. He just wasn't fast enough. But one day Jesus showed up and told the man, get up and pick up your mat. And he did. For the first time in his life, he was actually able to walk. And everyone around certainly saw that. Well, everybody was happy. Well, I should say almost everyone was happy. There were some religious leaders who weren't happy. See, the laws of Israel said that you weren't supposed to work on the Sabbath day. That was Saturday. And that was actually the day that this happened. And they actually scolded the man. In fact, they wanted to accuse the person who had healed him, because it wasn't that they had broken God's rules. They had broken their understanding of God's rules, and their rules said you can't walk with your bed on Saturday. See, the Sabbath was a rest from labors, but the religious leaders were using it to make life hard, not restful. It kind of goes back to the creation story. When God created everything out of nothing in 6 days, and all very good, and he rested on the seventh day, he didn't command it so people would learn to keep hard rules. He commanded it for our own good. In fact, he commanded it to point us to Jesus. Working is a good thing, but when you work as a slave, that's not a good thing. You know, trying hard to be good for us is impossible. We need the kind of rest that comes, well, the Bible says it comes by believing the gospel. We find rest. We find our own Sabbath in Jesus. That's why Hebrews 4 says, we who have believed enter that rest. What about you? Are you tired of trying and failing to be good? Did you know that Jesus said, come to me, all you who are tired and carrying heavy burdens, come to me and I will give you rest. If you're tired of being disappointed, tired of feeling like you're a slave, come to Jesus. Ask him for rest.